Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving into a concept from literary theory that's super useful, cultural capital by Pierre Bourdieu. So let's directly just start with the video.
So, what exactly is cultural capital? The term cultural capital was introduced by the French sociologist Pierre Bourdieu. He was interested in how society maintains inequality, not just through money and power, but through culture. So, just like we talk about economic capital like money and property, Bourdieu said that people also have cultural capital. This means that knowledge of art, literature, and music. It also means speaking a certain way, going to elite schools, and knowing how to behave in formal settings. These things give people social advantages, especially in upper class or academic circles. Now, there are three types of cultural capital. As in, Bodo said that cultural capital can exist in three forms, right? The first one is embodied. Now, this is your personality, accent, taste, how you carry yourself. For example, if you speak proper English with confidence in an academic setting, that's embodied capital. The second one is objectified. Now, these are cultural objects that you own, like books, paintings, or even a piano. A person from an elite background might have a private library of Shakespeare or classical art, for example. Okay, that would be objectified type of cultural capital. The third one is institutionalized. Now, this is when cultural knowledge is certified, like having a degree in English literature from Oxford University or from Cambridge University. That credential gives you status. Okay. Now, what does this have to do with literature? So, let's take an example. Have you ever noticed that certain books are called classics, while others, like popular romances or thrillers, they are ignored in classrooms? That's because people with cultural capital, like professors or the critics or the institutions, they decide what counts as high culture. So they are not just teaching literature, they're also protecting their cultural status. By choosing Shakespeare or Milton over, let's say, a best-selling mystery novel or perhaps a romance novel, a chick lit fiction like Anna Huang's works, or maybe a work by Chetan Bhagat, for example, the critics who are choosing that, they maintain a hierarchy. They say this is serious literature and that is not. And guess who benefits? The people who've already been trained to understand and appreciate that kind of literature, usually from elite backgrounds. Now, how does this help in literary criticism? In Marxist and cultural studies, Bodo's idea of cultural capital helps us see that literature is not just about beauty or greatness, it's also about power. Who decides what's worth reading? Why is some writing valued and some ignored? How does your background affect what literature you get and what you don't? These are key questions. A working class student might find Shakespeare boring or difficult, not because they are less smart, but because they have not been trained to decode that cultural language. That's the hidden part of cultural capital.
Now here's a quick recap. Cultural capital means social advantages gained from cultural knowledge and taste. It's not just what you own, but what you know and how you behave. In literature, it helps explain who decides a canon and why certain texts are elevated over others. Understanding this helps us question the power structures inside literary studies and maybe even challenge them. Now, if this made sense and sparked some ideas, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment with capital. Thank you for watching. See you soon in the next one.